Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How y'all doing? My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today is a new video, a new month. Today is October 3rd, not the 1st, it's the 3rd. So with this new month, I was really I was having trouble of what to talk about the whole month of October. I was going to do innocent I was gonna talk about people that got executed, but come to find out later in years they were innocent, so they really, they weren't supposed to be executed. But I decided to do something different. So I'm gonna be talking about different cases that happened in the day of Halloween, but it's gonna be like the whole month of October. Since I'm not gonna wait, so from now all the way to Halloween, every case that I talk about happened on Halloween, if that makes any sense. I still don't know what to call this series. I was gonna talk about missing kids that went missing during Halloween, but I couldn't find a lot. I found a few, and one of those is the one that I'm gonna be talking about today. And I know that if y'all been here, I only talk about missing kids doing only on Fridays, but hey, it's Halloween month, and I wanted it to cover this case today instead of waiting for Friday. But like I said, every case that I talk about from now on all the way until Halloween there's cases that happen during Halloween, but it's different people, if that makes any sense. I don't know what to call this series. If you have any idea, y'all can leave it in the comments below and let me know what should I call it. So for the first case of the month, we're gonna be talking about Patricia and Pamela, who went missing on Halloween night. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm gonna be drinking Coke and my Winnie the Pooh cup. Don't y'all love this cup? Like, it's so beautiful. It has my name right here, and then it has my daughter's name right here, and then it has my Pooh Bear. I'm in love with Pooh Bear. And then it has honey. I found this girl. I found her on TikTok, and she has an Instagram. If I can remember her name, I will leave her a tag. The only thing about it is that, like, the little things are coming off, but it's okay. And I'm drinking Coke, if anybody wants to know what I'm drinking. If y'all know me, or y'all been here since the beginning of my channel, I don't even know if I mentioned it, but I am addicted to Coke. Not this type of Coke, y'all. Coca-Cola. I don't think about another one. Don't think otherwise. Also, my cold is getting better. I still cough once in a while, but it's getting better. We're getting there, I hope. So let's go ahead and just get with this story. So Patricia Spencer and Pamela Hobley, I'm sorry if I said the name wrong, were two American teenagers who went missing on Halloween, Friday, October 31st of 1969, in Oskaloosa County, Michigan, after permissibly commuting truancy together, as they had both been seen walking each other company shortly before. The pair were aged 16 and 15, respectively, and were not considered friends at the time of the disappearance. Their bodies were never recovered, yet it's believed by authorities that both their lives had ended with homicide. So we talk about Patricia first, and who she is and all that. So Patricia Ann Patty Spencer was 16 at the time she went missing, born on January 10th of 1953. She was estimated to be between 5'3" to 5'4", tall, weighed between 120 to 145 pounds. Her eyes were blue, her hair was brownish blonde, and she wore glasses, although she did not have them on October 31st. When last seen, she wore a brown pullover with the matching skirt and a pair of high heel shoes. A jacket with a gray and green plaid design and necklace decorated with this peace sign was also in her possession. She had at least one known scar due to a dog attack on one of her legs. Pamela Sue Pam Hobley was 15 and was born on May 24th of 1954. Her hair and eyes were brown, and she was between 5 feet 6 inches and 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed about 110 to 150 pounds. She had distinctive marks, namely 2 scars, one near her nose and the other by her mouth. Although some sources state that later was a birthmark, Hobley wore a white Intuition four-skirt edged with brown, a plaid skirt, a shirt of an unspecific color, high-heel shoes, and white socks. It is unknown that Hobley had been engaged in the activities of which her family did not approve. Rumors also have circulated that she, along with Spencer, may have experimented with drugs and alcohol. Holloway had apparently accepted a marriage proposal prior to her disappearance. Don't even worry about my hair, guys. I'm going through it. Holloway told her mother and 3 sisters that she planned to return home after attending her high school homecoming football game and a Halloween party. When she was absent after her family returned from trick-or-treating, her fiancé informed her mother she had not arrived at the party. Holloway's mother then called other parents and learned that Spencer never arrived at the party either. Eventually, their absence became a missing person investigation, and police requested information from their community for assistance in discovering their whereabouts. For the first week of the investigation, it was speculated that they were runaways with the intent to travel to Flint, Michigan. Holloway's sister Mary expressed her doubts that this was a case of such nature, citing the positive events that had taken place in the time before the girls went missing. Both girls were reportedly close to the families and did not bring their purses, identification, extra clothing when they left, indicating that they did not disappear voluntarily. Initial reports state the girls were last seen walking together away from Oscoda High School. However, a witness later stated that he picked them up as they were walking along River Road and dropped them off in downtown Oscoda. Police cited further and closer information to indicate that the girls were downtown that day. Investigators suspect that the girls continued hitchhiking and were abducted by 2 or more assailants and eventually murdered, though every few leads were uncovered, leading to a cold case. A link to undefined Oklahoma County children killer has been explored through this seem unlikely. Holly's family has posted a $1,000 reward of any information to locate Pamela to bring any possible murder to police custody. In 1985, police were told that the 2 were murdered by two area men and buried near a barn, known to be a popular location for teenagers, parties, and decades later, the local chief of police directed an investigation of this, suggesting in a such area of the area which aid of coverage dog, which turned up no indicatable evidence. The human remains were the scene. It is unknown if the man that owned the property at the time had been considered a person of interest. Other places that were known to be frequented by teenagers were also searched to no avail. A man now deceased claimed to have transported Holloway and Spencer's on the date they disappeared, yet this particular lead is no longer considered incredible. A different individual later told police he had given the girls a ride to a gas station not far from where they were last seen. He claimed he had been questioned in the past about this issue, yet this was allegedly never recorded for further investigation. It is not believed to be the last time both suspects were seen. Mary has continued to show support for the case, most notably at a state event known as Missing in Michigan, where family members of missing Michigan's residents rallied alongside law enforcement and shared details of such cases. The pair had both been entered in national databases such as the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the NAMES, and the DOE Network to gain awareness, tips, and the later possible matches with undefined individuals. The National Center for Missing and Exploiting Children used a technique known as age progression to illustrate and estimate likeness of how the pair could look if they were still alive. Spencer showing a target age of 60 and Holly 57. Hobby low-weight dental charting in both subjects and DNA profiles were obtained and were used to compare against undefined descent. Neither of the girls had fingerprints on file. Spencer's dental records are also unavailable as they neglect to carry any form of indication. Physical data such as dental records and DNA would be needed to define their bodies if they were to be found. A new detective was assigned to the case in 2010 and proceeded to interview witnesses again in hopes to uncover new information about the case. In 2013, a police released a statement indicating that they had person of interest in the case, but they still needed additional information for this case to continue. And that is the sad story of Pamela and Patricia. Guys, if y'all live in Michigan or y'all were around Michigan that year, and y'all know them personally, if y'all know anything, go ahead and call the Michigan police and let's get these two families some closure. If they're alive, if they may not know that they're being looking for, whatever the case may be. I just hope that these families get some justice. And it's crazy because Halloween is almost here and it's gonna be their anniversary of how long they've been missing, and it breaks my heart. So if anybody that lives in Michigan that is seeing this video, if y'all know anything, no matter how small it is, y'all go ahead and call your local police, or y'all could call the tip line, and y'all shouldn't don't be scared. Y'all don't have to say your names. It's just some information for this family, and I will see y'all Friday with the new case.